Have you ever been accused of international child abduction? Because I have. Now wait. Hear me out. It's a long story. I'm going to try to get it all out. It all started when I was with my ex-narcissist, right? So we were living in Ireland. I say living in Ireland at the time. I mean, in 2019, ICE was looking for him. He had to flee the country, and then I had to follow him after. And once we arrived there, he held their passports, wouldn't let me go. I have text messages to my dad a couple weeks after I arrived, explaining to him that my ex was being a manic, crazy lunatic, and that I needed him to get me the hell out of there. So yeah, basically a hostage situation. Anyway, so fast forward to August 2021, my ex's birthday. He was turning 40 years old, and I don't know if you know about narcissists and their birthday, but it has to be a big, massive thing, or else it's like all hell will break loose. Things were so bad between me and him, literally manic crazy, constantly, all the time, like to the point where it used to be like days could pass by before he has like another meltdown. But he would literally just get done apologizing to me and like, I'm so sorry, all this stuff, and then not even 10 minutes later, he would be doing the same thing that he was just crying, saying sorry for. Anyway, so I can't really put in the effort. Because at that time, I'm like, in full-on survival mode, in the worst state of depression and hell of my life, like just trying to stay alive to take care of my kids. So I decided that for his birthday, that I would contact his best friend, best man at our wedding. I was like, here, look, I am really struggling to figure out what to do for his 40th birthday. Is there any way that you can go up to Dublin with him and have a weekend, whatever? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm actually in Spain for a month, and I have a apartment that I've already rented for the month. For his birthday, I can buy him a ticket and he can come out and stay with me for the weekend. And I was like, oh my God, that is so perfect. It's so grandiose. I was like, this is perfect. He's going to be so happy. So I go to tell my ex. And at that time I was just like, I was pretty excited to tell him. And I was like, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to Spain for the weekend. Happy birthday. I got met with, I think it was 3 days of absolute hell. It was horrific, absolute toddler tantrum. You fucking bitch, how dare you call my friend and make him pay for me to do something? And I'm like, okay, but if you had your own money, maybe you could. But anyway, beside the point. Seriously, I cannot believe that this is how you're reacting. Another thing that he kept saying is you're acting like you set up this whole birthday thing for me. You didn't pay any money to do any of this. He's doing everything. And I'm like, yeah, because you literally won't let me work. Financial abuse. We'll get back to that. He said that he would go, and he was like, oh, and for you, I'm going to have my mother watch my now 7-year-old. So the golden child's going to the mother-in-law, and the younger one that he literally denies as his child was going to stay with me. At the time, I didn't realize what he was doing. He was making sure that he still had control over the situation. He ends up going off to Spain. I'm at the house with my younger son, and I go to put Peppa Pig on his tablet. I go to the Google search, and then all of a sudden, all this search stuff comes up. Escorts in Spain and putas in the specific town that he was literally going to. And so I call him, and I'm like, why did I just look on our son's tablet and see you looking up all these, whores and escorts and putas and... it's disgusting. What are you doing? Me setting up this Spain trip was so awful. And then you go there, and then you go in to get escorts and putas and fucking whores. Are you fucking kidding me? So I went a little bit mucho loco. I'm on the phone to his mother, and his mother is literally telling me, you need to stop. You're just trying to ruin his birthday.